Have you ever wondered how Christmas pudding is made? This rich, fruity dessert has a history as vibrant as its ingredients, and it's become a holiday staple in many homes. Known for its dense, moist texture, deep flavor, and hint of spices, Christmas pudding is a festive favorite that requires both time and care to make. Today, we'll take a journey through each step of the production process, from sourcing the best ingredients to the final packaging and distribution. Let's explore how this seasonal dessert makes its way from the factory to your holiday table. The magic of Christmas pudding starts with a blend of high-quality ingredients. Traditional recipes call for a mixture of dried fruits, such as raisins, currants, and sultanas, along with candied peel, almonds, and breadcrumbs. These ingredients bring a rich texture and complexity to the pudding, while also providing the iconic sweetness. The dried fruits are often sourced from regions around the world where they are best grown. Raisins and sultanas may come from sun-drenched vineyards in California or Turkey, while candied peel might be sourced from citrus groves in Spain. Each batch of dried fruits is carefully inspected to ensure they meet strict quality standards, as only the finest fruits are selected for production. After the fruits arrive at the facility, they're cleaned and prepared. Large commercial washing machines rinse the fruit thoroughly to remove any dust, debris, or unwanted particles from harvesting and transportation. Once washed, the fruits are spread out to dry, allowing excess moisture to evaporate, which helps maintain the pudding's consistency and prevents sogginess. Some factories add an extra step of hand sorting the fruit to remove any stems or small imperfections. Meanwhile, the candied peel is checked for consistency and texture, as the peel must be soft enough to blend well into the batter, adding sweetness without overwhelming the other flavors. With the dried fruits and peel prepared, it's time to bring in the spices. Traditional Christmas pudding is infused with warm spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. These spices, often sourced from regions such as Sri Lanka or Indonesia, are carefully ground to release their full aroma and flavor. Quality control is crucial for these ingredients, as freshness impacts the intensity of flavor. Once ground, the spices are stored in airtight containers to preserve their fragrance until they're ready to be added to the mix. These spices are what give Christmas pudding its warm, holiday flavor, making it unmistakably festive. Now it's time to prepare the batter. In a large mixing vat, ingredients like flour, sugar, sweet, eggs, and breadcrumbs are combined. Sweet, a type of fat, is essential for achieving the pudding's rich, moist texture. While traditional recipes call for beef sweet, many commercial producers offer vegetarian alternatives made from vegetable fats to cater to all dietary preferences. The flour, sugar, and breadcrumbs are sifted to ensure a smooth, lump-free batter, while the eggs are checked for quality before being added. Each ingredient is measured precisely, as the ratios affect everything from texture to flavor. If you're enjoying this deep dive into how Christmas pudding is made, be sure to subscribe so you won't miss out on more fascinating content about food production. Once the dry and wet ingredients are mixed, the prepared dried fruits and spices are folded into the batter, along with a splash of brandy or other spirits. This addition of alcohol is a defining characteristic of Christmas pudding, as it not only enhances the flavor, but also helps preserve the pudding, allowing it to age and develop even deeper flavors over time. The batter is carefully stirred to evenly distribute the fruits, spices, and alcohol, creating a balanced blend of flavors and textures. In some factories, this stage is completed by hand or using gentle stirring machines, ensuring the batter is thoroughly mixed without crushing the fruit. The next step is steaming, a crucial part of the Christmas pudding making process. The batter is portioned into individual pudding basins, which are heat-resistant molds. Each basin is filled to a specific level, allowing enough space for the pudding to expand as it cooks. The tops of the basins are then covered with a layer of grease-proof paper or foil, which helps retain moisture and protect the surface during cooking. The puddings are then loaded into large steamers, which cook them slowly at a low, steady temperature. Steaming can take several hours depending on the size of the puddings. During this time, the heat allows the ingredients to meld together, creating a moist, dense texture and allowing the flavors to develop fully. The gentle cooking method also helps the spices and fruits release their aromas, filling the factory with the comforting scent of cinnamon, nutmeg, and brandy. Steaming is crucial for creating that rich, moist texture unique to Christmas pudding, as baking or other cooking methods wouldn't achieve the same result. After the puddings have finished steaming, they are carefully removed from the steamers and allowed to cool gradually. Cooling is an essential step, as it allows the pudding to firm up without becoming dry. This process can take a few hours, and some producers place the puddings in temperature-controlled rooms to help them cool at an even pace. As they cool, the puddings develop an even richer flavor, particularly in varieties that contain alcohol. as the flavors continue to mature over time. Once the puddings are cooled, some manufacturers brush them with a light coating of brandy or other spirits, adding an extra layer of flavor and preserving the pudding further. This additional coating also prepares the pudding for the next phase, aging. Traditional Christmas puddings are aged for several weeks to allow the flavors to deepen. During this aging period, the spices and fruits intensify, creating a complex flavor profile that's rich and satisfying. The alcohol acts as a natural preservative, ensuring the pudding remains fresh throughout the aging process. When the puddings have matured, they are ready for packaging. Packaging Christmas pudding is an art in itself, designed to keep the product fresh and protected while showcasing its traditional, festive appearance. Many puddings are wrapped in foil or placed in decorative tins, making them ready for gifting. The packaging machines are carefully calibrated to wrap each pudding tightly without damaging it, as the dense texture can be delicate. Some premium varieties are even wrapped by hand, adding an artisanal touch that appeals to consumers. The packaged puddings are then moved to storage, where they await distribution. Temperature and humidity are kept low in storage facilities, preventing moisture from affecting the quality and flavor of the puddings. Since Christmas pudding has a long shelf life, thanks to the natural preservative qualities of alcohol, it can be stored for months before it reaches consumers. From here, the puddings are loaded onto trucks for distribution to retailers, specialty shops, and supermarkets, where they're eagerly awaited during the holiday season. Some manufacturers even ship these treats internationally, allowing people around the world to enjoy a traditional Christmas pudding. Once the puddings arrive at stores, they're often displayed prominently during the holiday season, where their festive packaging and traditional reputation make them a popular choice. Many families purchase these puddings to serve at holiday dinners, where they can be reheated and served with brandy sauce, custard, or a dollop of cream. Christmas pudding has become more than just a dessert. It's a cherished part of holiday celebrations, evoking warmth, tradition, and nostalgia for many. If you enjoyed learning about the journey of Christmas pudding from factory to table, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights into how holiday foods are made.